Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Keedex number BX711150. This is a blank gate box is what this is. This is simply and straightforward, an 1.5 inch thick, welded, closed box made of 14 gauge steel. Okay, it's heavy, weighs 4 pounds, over 4 pounds. Used when you need to add a lock to either a gate, a wrought iron gate, some sort of custom door that's been built, some larger assembly, maybe an access point on some sort of chain link installation. You might have a gate on a door that is to mimic the wood fence, whatever the application could be. If you have to add an unusual, not unusual, but a lock that is atypical to use in that sort of application, let's say a surface-mounted deadbolt, like a Siegel brand deadbolt, a welded gate box like this is very likely the best thing for you to use in your larger assembly, whether it's a custom steel door or whatever you're building, because the work's already done. The fact of the matter is this is quite simply and straightforward, nothing other than two pans, two pieces of flat metal that have been bent in a press brake. There is the first pan here, and then there's the next pan, which runs here and here. And all they've done is sheared the metal, bent the metal, assembled it, and then tack welded it. And not to mean that that's all they've done, but the fact of the matter is, unless you're set up to do this kind of work, what you will likely find in the end is that it is certainly less expensive labor-wise, not necessarily material, but labor-wise, to purchase the pre-manufactured item. And the name Keedex is synonymous with weldable gate boxes, whether it's something blank like this, where you're going to make your own or drill your own, whatever you might need to install. You could have an unusual lock that, quite frankly, you want to reuse. You might have a unit lock. You might have, again, that surface-mounted type deadbolt. You might have an unusual arrangement. You might have a 3 3/4 back set that Keedex doesn't manufacture one for that. So here's the blank. A lot of different applications. Whatever problem that you have that this solves is good. There are no rules when it comes to problem solving. 11 inches tall. Okay, they have this at 7-inch overall width. It is 1.5 inch thick, so keep that in mind when you are planning on this. This is 1.5 inch thick, so if you're dealing with a lock, it needs to work on something that is generally 1 3/8 at a minimum sort of thickness. So keep that in mind when you are considering which lock you're going to use on this. You might have an application where your lock is not intended to go on an 1 3/4, an 1.5 inch thick box like this. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line catalog and review not only Keedex's full line catalog, which is a comprehensive download. It's a large download because of how comprehensive the catalog is, which is going to include a very extraordinary offering of locksmithing tools. So if you're, the name Keedex is synonymous with locksmithing tools. And if you have a need, if you are in the field, so to speak, if you work on or in the part of the industry that involves installation, you might want to familiarize yourself with their line if you are not already. They have tools that, quite frankly, seem to be an application where, had you known that tool existed, you would have just used it to begin with, sort of logic. They also have a comprehensive offering of armored door loops, flexible conduit with mounting pads if you're transferring low voltage wire from a wall to a frame, or a wall to a door, or a frame to a door, whatever the case is. They have a comprehensive offering of that. Pre-made kits. You can also buy a spool of the conduit, 1/4 inch and 3/8, different colors. And then, of course, there's a Keedex gate box catalog only that will allow you to review just this comprehensive offering. Unless this is exactly what you need, refer to that catalog and view all of the items, and you might find yourself getting closer to what it is that you need to purchase to continue on with your project. If you have any questions on the Keedex K BX711150 blank 1.5 7x11 welded gate box, or any other Keedex product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.